Sorry, it's gotten a bit hot in here again. All the subs flying in, you know how it is. Okay, we're starting off with a bit of Sentinels attack side on split. I'm going to sit upright and proper so my voice is protected. And here we go. Okay, so you'll see here that Sentinels have gone for this Viper Wall and the smoke. What this does is it denies Envy any sort of control of A. This is like the general kind of A stuff that you see Vipers do nowadays. It also means that like if this smoke goes down and someone is here, they can peek this, and then this wall here helps them like just clear out all these kind of closer angles, you know. It allows for a lot of lurks to be happening and whatnot. It's pretty good. Obviously, it's not great for executes, but like if you do this every round, you can start like playing with the enemy team. I might do a guide on how to do this lurk using one of my VODs, you know, but that might be another time. So meanwhile, while this is all happening, Sentinels have opted to go for like a contact at mid with the dog coming up on the B heaven here, but I don't think their plan is to come up B heaven. I think their plan is maybe prod and then go A split, or actually in this case they're just walking ropes, but they need to pressure the Yay off of this angle, which it looks like they're gonna do. That's good, because what that would do now is it could potentially force Viper to rotate. Also, what this wall is quite good at doing, if you put it up, it allows them to come around here and then clear out these angles this way without having to worry about any crossfires here. Okay.
Ghost available on his side, so
no red guard push out. Yeah, actually, yeah, exactly. So the A split coming in here, nade backside, 10 satcheling in, gets shut down by the guy backside. But that's a nice, overall a really solid execute by Sentinels there. The Viper smoke, I think he Viper smoked this to kind of like slow down the rotations and also threaten this kind of split. But essentially what they've done is all come out here. They clear the one angle that's really annoying to kind of clear, and then obviously Tens is the bait here, which is probably why he doesn't have a great score this game, because he went out first. But everyone traded him, so like he did his job perfectly there, if you ask me. Okay, Dapper's inting, but Shazam with a nice trade, so I'll let it off. It's no longer an int, it's now a team play. Nice little double swing. However, what you don't know is you're double swinging into a jet, baby. So that's a really big kill by Ye. And that's why this game's so fun, because that was actually a good play. Nice little double swing. Peek his advantage, baby. Really well played by Ye. That's huge. I mean, if he's going to be doing that the whole game, I can see why he won now. I didn't watch this game. I went to bed. Because I go to bed at... I make sure that I have all my lights off, phones off, by midnight. So by 12 o'clock, I'm just lying in the dark. I'm trying to improve my performance before LCQ and my habits. I go to the gym. I do all that. Diet's been pretty good this week, even though Yinsu's been away. I mean, I was thinking about having a Dr. Pepper today, but... I mean, not that. No, I wasn't. I was thinking about having a Monster today. No, I wasn't either. I was just thinking about having water. Oh, nice. Yes, very good. Delicious.
There ain't no rest for the...
Zero ping, is there still Pika's advantage? I think so, yeah, because the Pika always goes into it thinking like there could be someone there, I'm going to peek and I'm already pre-aiming and I'm going to fire. Obviously, on zero ping, it's a lot more helpful as a defender, the person holding, you know? The person holding can also hold that angle. But I still think Pika's advantage is there. I'm not sure though. When I think back to Iceland, people peeking into me felt a lot nicer. But yeah.
This game out, these boys are bringing the A game. We have to as well. Prior map went OT and then some. Maybe mindset of...
All right, so
there ain't no...
posted content 4K. Yeah, yeah. All right, we don't talk about that. Anyway, so Viper Wall comes out on A again, and this, you'll see the smoke coming out too. So as you can see, this is what the smoke is used for. The lurk out coming into an A burst play, but Marved being very ready for it. I remember when I scrimmed against him, Marved was a bit of a nuisance on that A bomb site. Since I'm the Viper player in our team right now, I was doing a lot of limit testing, let's say, seeing what my limits were. But I think it's safe to say I probably won't be doing any limit testing anytime soon. It did not work.
progress again for Yane. One away from that
How many
blaze
subs
in
for
that
100
next round.
Thieves? 1 million, mate. There's no way I'm going to be watching 100 Thieves after this
Stalking
as
away,
well.
giving away
You'll
the
get that
stage.
another day.
Very aware, as you can
So they
see.
walk up here.
City
But I
with
think
Scratch, he's a little safer tucked around. He can
Envy have a pretty good crossfire. Skye obviously spotting. And then Viper being on the rafters means that if Skye gets contact and they want to hard push the Skye, Viper can just swing and get those
the direction
kills
he's
off of.
most in support.
And then obviously Marv just holding the main entrance with a star ready. You see that, what's his face? FNS is pushed to B main, so they know it's not a B. Let's see. Viper swings out. Once Skye gets pushed off, punish, punish, punish.
To make round
Limit testing, yeah. Limit testing's like
chance for them
you do something.
right now.
You're testing a bit aggressively, you know. You're testing to see what kind of works in practice. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Sometimes I honestly don't do anything. I just sit. I do this wall and I throw my smoke and I just sit there. And I just see because my whole practice there is to make sure that we're all alive, so then we can do a strat.
Actually, the spike.
But sometimes against Envy, I wanted to be like outsmart them, you know. So I was trying to do big plays. And on the first round, I did something so beautiful, boys. I had a boner after it. I was abusing FNS. He was on the cipher and on A, and I was like, yeah, but Trip's dead. Pew pew pew. But anyway, we won't talk about it too much. Viper smoke and wall comes out. Yay, kind of like trying to get a bang through the smoke. See, what the counter is to this Viper wall is the smoke here. Because Viper is going to be pretty scared about wanting to push out of this smoke. And the only way that a Viper's going to be able to get out of this is if Skye kind of dogs through and forces it. So like, but the only problem is with this is you can't keep smoking every time Viper puts her stuff up, because then you won't have your suck or anything else. So as a Viper, when this smoke's up, you just have to wait.
Will slip through.
Just have to wait and hold, which is what they're doing.
Posted outside.
The smoke will go down, and then they'll put up their wall,
Convert these weapons.
and then Marv will have to back off.
Just as that
There we
was
go. So now Marv is going to try and find it. Oh, they actually do still opt with the dog as well, which I actually think is
relatively well.
interesting. Because now what they've done is said that Skye's not middle. So now you can see that Jet is already rotating over, completely leaving middle. Viper is on the quick rotation if he needs to, but he's still holding the middle wall. Gets a little timing peek here. Oh my goodness. This is risky. Ye's rotation is actually not bad. But in my opinion, this is looking pretty good for Sentinels. They just need Dapper to hold this ropes, and then they just isolate the site, kill Marv, and kill Ye, which is what they're doing. Dapper's holding the really nice play by Sentinels. Hopefully they win this round because, hopefully they win because they deserve to win for doing this. Yeah, that's really big play by Dapper there. Really good play, and look at that. So my only problem with what Envy did was Ye's rotation to CT. If he gets smoked off, he's not helping anyone. And I think I can't remember if he had an AWP or not. If he had an AWP, I think he could have posted on this heaven. Like pushed to here, posted, and then got one and then dashed out, you know. But I can't remember if he had an AWP or not. Because it is only 2-0, so maybe he didn't. Let me just go back. Oh, he had a Sheriff. Oh, I let him off. I let them all off. This is a bonus round. But it was a really nice play by Sentinels here. They did a really nice kind of place. Now Ye does have the AWP, so you're going to see him aggressive. So the other way to counter the Viper smoking the AWP is to have someone push in front of it. But I think what's happened is he's already left. So I'm not entirely sure why. But I think it might be because the Skye is dogging up middle. So he knows that Sentinels... Maybe he's thinking that Sentinels like to group up and go a lot on this map. So he's already rotated off. I do wonder why he left this. We couldn't see. So maybe he spotted the Viper, missed a shot, and then felt like he had to reposition. But in my opinion, as a Jet, if you do spot someone here and they spot you, I think you should just still hold it. Because there's no way I'm going to be peeking that as a Viper. If I know the Jet op is there, I've done my job. The Jet op is there. Let's go B. That's what I'd say. Get me away from that Jet op. I ain't got time for that. So you'll see here Sentinels pressuring the B heaven. The smoke's still pressuring all along here. Like, essentially it's pressuring all of this angle. But meanwhile, Sentinels are pressuring all of B heaven, baiting all of the Viper utility. But then this smoke actually helped them so much. Whose smoke is this? So they've obviously smoked this, but in return, Envy have smoked this. But this smokes like this helps Skye so much, because it means that they can just get right in the smoke, pop flash out, and have a really nice burst execute. Look, all their utilities out. I mean, Crashes could have sprayed through it and owned loads, but look how blind he is. Admittedly, I think, oh my goodness. And they got kind of shut down. Trades came out nice and easy.
There's the pop of the ult. They came on nice and early with that. And now Ye gonna lean around through CT, clearing this one out quite slowly, quite cautiously.
What could Envy have done? So they did a react. They once they lost mid control, Envy did a good reaction of taking B main control. That's one thing you can do. I think the smoke fucked them, and I think they should have had. It's hard to say really, because the Skye ulti comes in, Sick gets a trade on someone close. I'm not sure. I honestly don't know. Split B heaven is so difficult, you know. There's two styles of play in split. You fight the middle, or you have a really good turtle setup on B, or you have a reaction where you take B main. Those are the three setups I know of. My split knowledge is not that in depth, even though we tend to be quite good at it sometimes. I actually think split is actually a map that I'm good at, but it's difficult for like teams, because the B heaven control is so sad when you lose it. Nice little pop flash there. Zom's actually dodges that. Bloody hell, what's his sense? Zom's nation in the chat. Alright, 2-2. Viper wall goes out. Viper orb goes out. They pressure it. But you'll see here, Marved. Oh, he doesn't activate his smoke. Why is that? That is because... Oh, there's no reason. Shazam actually walk pushing this is kind of mental. Crashy's not realizing that is mad as well. I did this ult versus MV, but this is like generic Viper ult. Oh, the reason why they're not expecting it is because they dogged down middle. Oh, he ults like that. He actually smokes it as well. That's interesting. The smoke is useless in my opinion. But look here, the dog dodges Shazam. Shazam dodges the dog. So he managed to find a big timing onto Crashies, which is huge. And now let's see how they react, because this should be a round win now. I think Sentinels can simply group up and execute the site. And it looks like they're doing exactly that. They're actually not even going A. They actually have Shazam lurking as well. Shazam doesn't have a dash, so he should just sit here now. He doesn't need to make any more plays. He lets them take the bait, and then he's going to find a timing on Ye. When Ye starts rotating, boom, he's found their kill. Now, they might not commit to this. They might actually come back and split through the ropes like this. But FNS is already on it, you know? And also, this is such a big push by this guy. Marv getting that kill is huge as well. Oh my goodness. I think, yeah, once they killed the Marv, splitting up B was fine. But now it's a really difficult round. Sick is one off his ulti. Victor with this flank here is big though. Oi, 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 oi. This is rough.
And now Sick's noted position. Has to try and fight for this one, but he's going to try and maybe hit towards A. Hope that FNS was already on the way, but the Seeker's just one of them. One lonely little Seeker en route towards that A site. And the plant, he's got 10 seconds.
He's got ulti after this. Is he going to ulti instantly? FNS is just going to big dick swing him.
Oh, the timing!
Look at that FNS! Tried to swing on him, 19 HP left.
But at least has the resolve to sit back for a second. Doesn't want to overpeak this, even though he was low. Pop flash, no one there.
See, my Doma does this a lot as well, stream. Where you flash way too soon. You should be flashing. It's a thing that Skies love to do, because Skies flashes don't take much thought. They're just like, oh, I have a stash, I'm just gonna flash. Like, and Doman like might have only one here, and it's something that Sick just did there. He flashed way too soon. He's had no sound cues about them being anywhere around here. He knows that FNS is gonna wait for his teammate anyway, so the flash isn't gonna find much value. But he does have another one. But he still did that way too early.
Another flash, no one there. They're going to play this as a duo,
and then they just double swing him.
Envy right back into things now.
So well played.
He's going to get a sound cue from them dropping. And if he's really nervous, he can just flash here. if he really nervous, because everything else is not really a threat. Like, this isn't a threat because you'll hear them drop, and then you'll have the perfect timing to flush.
That weird ult as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Both you
that
just stream
ult
more,
round
man.
from start
Yeah,
to
I
finish
would stream a
felt
bit
like
more,
so
to be
many
fair, but
rounds
I just
sung
got a lot of
together,
work
which
to do,
was
like
fine.
preparation and
Ball
stuff for
changing,
LCQ
changing
and stuff.
position.
He's peeking when he's low health. Well, he's in a 1v2. He doesn't know where they are, and he has to make a play. But I just think the play was with the flashes, but he used them a bit too early.
Again, 6 so low that.
I think that
Probably
was-
something
oh, what
along
a
the lines
nice
of.
peek.
Hey,
That was
gifted
really nice.
CG,
Well done.
thanks for the sub.
Nice shooting.
I think he thought
perspective
Skye
there,
was
Frank.
closer. Yeah,
Comes
maybe.
out.
I mean, the ulti kind of changes the pacing, like, because they ultied him, so the ulti was telling them that he was A. So maybe he thought like they'd be together a bit sooner. Instant dog here by Victor to try and get the info from Marv here. And then the smoke comes out. So the wall went up and the smoke went out by Marv, and then Victor instantly dogs back. And I think the reason why he dogs back is because of this smoke. It stops them from wanting to push through, firstly. And then secondly, you'll see him rotate back to A now. So he wants them to think that maybe he's trying to bait Sentinels into doing a B split. It's kind of like what teams used to do with Breach, where teams used to send Breach towards A and then just put Breach over on B. Marv just shooting through the smoke. This is what you should do, stream. You'll be surprised at how many kills you might find. Sick Sentinels boombotting through this. I think they could have been an actual lineup they could have done, but still, nonetheless, it's still fine. Victor jump spotting now. And I think, why are they playing retake? Astra ulti. Maybe they have that Astra ulti idea for the retake. This is a big ulti. Oh my goodness, get caught with a pan. That wall drop there was killer. Oh my goodness. Oh, Marv, that's big. That's really big from Marv. Like, Marv's not going to really do a lot. The only thing you could probably do in this CT smoke is sit in it, like on this angle, and just wait to see if anyone crosses and then try and spray them through the smoke, like using sound. But like, other than that, these two dying in heaven was a disaster.
Shazam on that up, still looking towards heaven, but there's so many towards CT.
Marv does have the ulti, so let's see how he's going to use it.
Happy to do it. One on the side is going to be sick.
Are they going to use it?
Spectre not
This is
feeling
a perfect
so
ulti
brilliant at
round.
this moment. Spotted down. Oh, but it's found. How is that sprayed away?
So let me explain Marv's job here. So as Ye's going out with FNS, Ye's kind of being the entry fragger. FNS's job is to kind of refrag him. Marv's job here is not to run with them. There's no point three of you running together. Marv's job is to find timing on the other players kind of peeking into them. And you'll see here, he waits, peeks their main, but he's holding like an off-angle main, and he just peeks on timing, kills Shazam. Granted, it was a mad kill. That was a big kill. Like, that must have been a really nice shot. But that's your job sometimes. Like, and now his job is to stay alive as long as possible, and his teammates will keep defusing, because there's no way Zombs can punish it. Marv's in a really good angle, wins the round.
What a springboard off it. They caught, who was it with a flash in their hand? I mean, Victor just caught literally flash in hand, nothing more to be done.
Did Marv play CS?
And off the back of that, the quick pickup as well.
Or was he like an Overwatch player?
However,
Sentinel's changing up the pace here, smoke into ropes, and a fast B split with jet knives. That killing that trip is kind of big. The boombot coming in, but will they realize that FNS has a camera above B main? So this is going to be a lot of info, and I don't know if they'll realize it. So this will be a lot of info. You can see now all the teammates are rotating over. Oh, I wonder why he pinged. So what he's doing now, he's tapping the floor. Because if you tap the floor, your teammates can wallbang them through the smoke. Like, if he pings underneath his feet, this guy could actually wallbang. And he tries to do it, you know? I don't know why he actually pinged him, though. Because the longer this camera's up, the longer he can just chill like this, the better. So the fact that he's pinged someone and gone off his camera is kind of int, in my opinion. But maybe he had a reasoning for it. They still haven't broken his camera, though. They broke it now. So now they don't have any info. But the ulti comes in, so it feels like a really heavy B split investment. But I think had he not broken it, and had he just let them do their thing, they would have had 4 here. And I don't know if that having 4 there helps, but I think it would have been better.
Yeah, he's feeling unpressured, unworried, unfazed.
Why delay an analysis stream? Well, I thought I was going to be playing some ranked after the first map. But then everyone, I said 5 subs for the second map, so everyone wanted the second map.
And Victor's caught sick.
Envy will win for sure because yeah, is there LD Evelyn, NA, and a ranked demon. Oh, damn.
Victor on the side. These adjustments between everyone is just sublime.
And yeah, I mean, Envy just shutting that down. Man's never been in Marquee when it's shut down. So, normal stuff by Sentinels here. What do I think they could do? I think they've had a lot of success on their A hits. I think they're abusing Envy on A quite well. The scoreline doesn't say it, but I think they've had success. They lost their after plant. That was like really unfortunate. That's my opinion. Ye does have the AWP there, and it just causes so much nuisance. Not just Ye, but just Jet AWP is on this map, man. Because of the way people have their comps, it's not the best at like clearing out AWPers. So like it just gives Jet so many opportunities to get kills. Like look at that, they tried to flash. Ye goes for a kill. Crashies ups his wall and smoke, meaning that Sentinels don't really want to push into this. The only way Sentinels could push through this is if they smoke one of these places and then like focus utility to the one place that they haven't smoked. So let's say they smoke male. They smoke male, throw a Skye flash into here, and then they can push through the smoke. But then essentially they're not clearing out any of these angles. So like they'll have to trade that, you know, it's really awkward. Another way I think is so smoke there, boom bot here, and a Skye flash through, and then clear out all these, and the boom bot will clear out ropes. But they don't have a boom. Oh, they do. I don't know, man. It's difficult. And then the last thing you can do is just wait for the smoke to go down, and then when the smoke's down, smoke up, get across quick, maybe. But then that's wasting so much time. It's like 15 seconds, and 15 seconds in a map of split is like scary at times because you want to bait their util. Ye doing something really well here as a Jet AWPer, just sitting backside, playing double bait for FNS here. He'll get the kill, get out, and FNS will be chilling backside to get, like pick up the rest. Crashy's doing really well to delay them here, but I think Sentinels just don't really know what to do. They're grouped up really early into the round. They have no idea if anyone's pushed here. So if they have pushed here, it's why they're forcing this B split so hard. It's because they have zero control of this. So there's no chance of them going back to A, you know? Really. And they just get shut down.
And Envy are on 6. There's cracks in the crown of Sentinels starting to show, and I'm getting worried. Tens is on.
No, that synergy that set up is just nothing is testing the back line of Envy right now from Sentinels. Not even able to
Yay, once again doing what Jets do. Nice quick pick. Opening up the round once again. Really, like as an attacker, you have to think like there's 3 spots where the Jet can be. Here, here, here. Like obviously because there's 3 entrances. But within those spots, you have to figure out how to clear each one. If you flash mid, and the AWPer's not there, that means he could be here or here. So then it means that these people are going to be struggling to get that control. So just the threat of a Jet AWPer gives CT so much space. And it means that you have to burn so much util to safely push a Jet AWPer off. It's really strong on this map, in my opinion.
Here, just sheriffs to work with.
And they only have sheriffs, so like an AWPer's gonna have a field day. I don't know where FNS's camera is.
Remember Dapper getting himself all the way up towards ropes. This is unknown.
I actually don't know where it is. I don't remember it getting destroyed, so Yay playing on the pixel boost on rafters. Dapper actually finding really good timing in A here. I think that's the only savior of this round, is him doing what the wall does, you know, best. You know, he's just walled up and he's walked around, managed to find Crashies. Crashies here in a 5v4 situation playing here is a bit risky, in my opinion. It's a bit risky. Because he doesn't really need to be there. You know, because let's see how they do it. So Dapper here, gets that kill, instantly goes back to A and wants to stop rotation. So he mollies the CT spawn and then he smokes it. As you can see here, that stops the rotations, meaning that they can now split onto the site. Now, they don't have a raised nade, so they're not able to clear out Victor, and this is why Victor's spot is so annoying. Marv finding and timing out of the smoke, gets only one, but they still yet to clear Victor. 1, 2, and now he plays time. The rotations come in, and that's why I think we call it map. That's why map is a really strong position. You just have to play off timings on map. You don't want to show the enemies that you're there, ideally. You don't want to swing them when they're coming out of heaven. You want to kind of, if they don't feel, it's hard to say, but it's like, there's a feeling of like if enemies think you're there or not. And since the Skye player is not normally A, it's normally Astra and Viper, it's quite a good kind of mix-up, you know? It's like on DE Mirage. You know the A-bomb site on DE Mirage? You know, like the corner box? Not next to default, but the secret spot, you know, where you like tuck in the box. If you're like a B, I don't know, a B player, and you think it's an A, I guess a B player wouldn't do it, but like some player would. Like if you're a player from A, rotation or whatever, and you want to hide there that round, it's quite good sometimes, you know, because you can sometimes teams won't expect it.
I'm starting to lose words. Production clip, you doing that. Just keep it for me. That's a personal treat. That, you know, maybe a gift or
for
two.
the blooper reel.
Yeah, truly.
Okay. Oh, he's missed his smoke. That's funny.
For words. We're actually seeing
Where did it go?
With 2 rounds, Envy have turned up, and map 1 was
His smoke's gone into bloomin', what's it called?
a slaughter.
So Crashy Smoke is meant to be here.
Slog, just 2
Sentinels going for their other default, which is the 2-3-1.
This is Envy looking pretty established. Sentinels keep looking like they found a way in, but then someone
And Envy
steps up.
really playing
Be it
passive
Victor,
here. The dog up A
Crashy,
heaven.
Marv, it doesn't matter, everyone's had
The
that
rope
moment.
split. Do they have ulti? Oh, so they're doing a Skye ulti strat. They did this last time, you remember, when they got 2 kills here? So they wall off this. Skye's gonna ulti now. Oh, but ulti's through main. Victor flashing for Marv there to kind of swing out. But then Marv obviously got ultied. Victor doing another flash here, and I think he's going to want to come off the side. Oh no, he's holding still. Big kill. And he's out. 5v4 retake. Big kill by Marv there to find Dapper there. Dapper wanting to make a big play. I mean, it was fine. It was risk-away. Ten's doing really good raise ulti there, catching that guy. Sick playing off of Tens because they know that Tens is on the left side, so they're going to come running for him, but Sick swings off timing. Really good afterplant.
And that's exactly what you get.
Big round from Tens.
Will finally deliver in a round here. Sentinels
Like I
put
said,
their
their A
third on
split
the
stream.
board.
Their A splits are the play.
Marv currently leading the chat. Actually, that's what I didn't see. I didn't even take note of that.
Not Jiho, thanks for the sub. Will this be uploaded to YouTube? I just tuned in. Yes, it will indeed. My voice is absolutely killing me, so there's...
Let's see if Sentinels can build on this doubly left.
But I'll keep going.
Now, even with the victory here,
Wah,
Sentinels need to
wah,
keep 3
wah.
up. Again, a lot
Okay,
more
so...
delicate on their side. Doubly left. Now, even with the
2-1-2 this
victory
time.
here,
I'm not sure what the plan is. They don't have any ultis.
Sentinels need to keep 3 up. Again, a lot more delicate on their side.
Oh, actually, I realised what they've done. Sick is not on the Sage, and Tens is not on Arena. So they've changed their whole game plan going into this game. And it just hasn't worked out. I do find it weird that people swap comps during events, you know. It's hard enough practicing one comp, let alone having to switch out 2. Especially because the way that they look so comfortable on the previous comp. Despite them losing, they look more comfortable than they are now. Skye dogging A. So what they're doing now, last round they Skye dogged A. They went A. Every time they Skye dogged A, they've done an A split. I don't know if Victor has mid control. He has used his dog, so he must know that they might not be mid. This is a big execute. Let's see how good it is. So the boombot comes in, drag back sight to combo with that nade, as you can see here. I'll get my thing out. I pointed at my screen instead of doing it. So that's a combo. There's another trip here, which the boombot might be able to clear actually.
first contact.
Oh no, it's an A clears it.
Maybe
Nice.
it's not much of a split. There's a
That's
little
kind of
lurk
rough for a
coming in, but
Cypher,
it
isn't
is
it? Both of
really
his stuff's gone.
eyeing this
So the
up.
Viper Molly came out to delay them. The smoke in heaven, smoke CT. Here comes the
Still
execute.
here, one back site,
Jet dashes
one
in.
towards rafters. There's a lot of bodies on this site, and Sentinels are finding no success.
And they
yet.
just get-
Cross comes down.
oh
It's
my
gonna be
goodness.
Zoms. Actually, Shazam gonna
Oh my goodness.
somehow get back in towards FNS. Zoms chimes in
FNS,
towards Crash's
rough
side.
time
Is now
there.
the question, but Victor still got himself here, but that
That's
late
what I thought.
shot
FNS was going to clear up. Not going to lie,
Sitting
stream.
main
I thought
right now,
FNS was about to get
for that
3.
retake,
Oh,
holding
but
on
Ye's
in
coming.
the post one. Ye blinded, caught
That's a
off,
really
great
nice flash
timing.
by Sick.
Marv's
Ooh.
got
Nice little push by Zoms there.
doesn't have a
Nice shut
follow-up.
down.
Zoms just stills the
I'm not
beating
sure what
heart.
happened there. I thought the combos that Envy had there with the cage and the suck were going to ruin Sentinels. Especially that cage. It just kind of stops all of Sentinels' play.
The way this half has felt, Envy being in total
That's a big
control.
kill.
Sentinels though. Again, we'll find hope.
What are you using to draw over the stream there? It's called Epic
7-5,
Pen.
Pistol in around 2.
I'll write it.
Tied up
Epic
again in the second half. We'll have to wait and
Pen.
see here. The Crashies are
Super fast ulti on A,
Viper's pit.
but a
He's got
super
charge.
fast dog by Sentinels here. They really wanted to
Decided
change the
force on
pace.
through.
So what happened was, because they've started stringing a few rounds together, Jet has nice for last round, and they've been playing very slow, like monotonously slow with the dogging A main. So instantly what they wanted to do was instantly dog, get Jet going out A main with the knives, but obviously Viper's ultied straight away as a reaction. So now they're kind of like,
Once again,
where
he
do
was
we
the one
go?
to
They
completely
boombot
remove
through,
his
but look at
Viper's
them.
pit last
They're like,
time.
get me out of here.
Ten's got to be careful. He's
They've been shut down. So their ulti play's been shut down. They have zero control.
one stray bullet.
So now they have to go back and clear middle, and they also don't have any B main control, so you might see one person going back to clear B main.
Good information gone.
I think what would really own it here
A second look, just to see if someone's
is a
gonna
fake
start
B
one.
split
But it's Ye
and then
who's gonna
going
be on
into
red alert.
ropes, which
Sees
looks
a
like
pixel out of
what they
place,
might be
noted
doing.
them. Now falls
Because
off
you
it,
know
tags
that
up
with the
himself
Viper
down to
ulti,
50,
Viper's
has to
going to
respect
be... Viper's here, stuck here. So I think if you just went up here and took the site like this, but I think first you do this, because Viper's got all this, they're going to be a bit more like easier rotation. So then when you come back here, there's probably just one guy here. You just need to trade him out.
this. Flash comes
We'll
back
see.
in. There's no quick pressure off the back. Shazam wants
So
to close the
Shazam
gap,
did
but
try
then
and
re-experiment.
kind of pressure
Flash
the
is
B
the
heaven,
judge.
and these guys have
See
contacted
no
back
way
into
to
A
enter
main.
smoke. Somehow tends to
Oh
pick up
my
the bomb.
goodness.
How is he among them? But
So
they
that
get
was
away
kind of
with it.
similar to what I was saying. They actually took a bit of a risk by walking into the smoke, but they traded it really well. And also Crashies actually didn't get a kill, so it wasn't really a traded, but they would have traded really well, I think. It was quite interesting.
Kill to find. There's that one right there. Ye will catch a pixel.
Seekers too.
Terrible handwriting. Good thing you didn't study.
Find it quickly.
Yeah, that's true.
He's not gonna get it. Shazam will get the better of him.
What do you mean? I'm using a mouse. It's not like I have a stylus.
Field.
You think
Now
I'm
this is a lot
you think
more
I'm writing
difficult
essays
than
like
you're
this?
looking for. Shazam, well and truly aware of it, can sit on that angle to watch
I'll
the
be here.
cross, but he's a little
It'll take me
cautious.
ages just to write 100 words.
But for now, it's just that one Skye going to be quickly getting into this. Sick
You'd have more chance getting Radiant than I would actually finishing anything.
It's just down to FNS in a 1v2, make it a 1v1, but time, Hypok. He ain't got much of it, and honestly, in these scenarios, you know Shazam.
420 report. Thanks for the sub. What time is the VCT today?
It's recovery here for
I'm going on the
Sentinels.
show in an hour.
It was looking so one-sided for such a long time.
Absolutely, and right there again. The
So I guess an hour.
considered. Shazam playing towards ramps, maintaining control there. Again, never in question for them.
No, we are now just waiting
Among
for that
Us. What are you on
second
about
half.
Among Us?
Maybe little age.
Into the started off
That's rude. Alright, see you later, Spectrum Shine.
team, but it's
Field.
That's the internet, mate. You think the internet's nice?
We're all
It ain't, but we try to be nice in the stream.
six.
Obviously,
We don't. There's no homophobia. There's no transphobia. There's no sexism, racism. There's no toxicity. If you're toxic, you can hop into Crashy's ulties. You know, you can go into his ulties if you want to be toxic.
everyone else watching.
Like I said, this really feels like a
And if someone's gonna be giving it to me, I'm gonna be giving it back.
unjust, really. Considering
All right,
how
5-7. Hold on, just need a quick fart. Okay, there we
dominant
go.
Envy looked, at least in the first 6.
So Sentinel's really punishing the A, which is what I kind of said. So I'm kind of happy that my read was working. So maybe there's hope for me as a coach after all.
Rounds of that half. So Sentinels
We'll see.
almost
So Envy opting, they're also doing this Viper wall and the smoke. Let's see how Sentinels react to it.
round two.
So they have a double heaven set up.
Tied up once
They're
again.
expecting a Skye pop flash through this, which is why Tens was playing anti-flash.
Something here. That's
And they also are doing this. So everyone loves this smoke mid combo. It does delay the mid quite a lot because the wall also cuts across market as well. It's very annoying.
right now committed
But we'll see what
A, but let's say that
Envy
Shazam
do as a
just
reaction.
about starting to drift back into ropes.
So they've smoked up. The smoke's gone down. They smoked up. So they're doing that kind of play that I said where you wait out the smoke. Once it's down, you smoke the male and you get control of like middle. Meanwhile, the A stuff has gone down and they've got a Cypher camera holding outside for the B push. So they have info about a B push. They're trying to catch off Shazam, but Shazam manages to get out. So what's their plan now? It looks like they're opting for an A split, using the wall to come out here. That's an interesting smoke by Shazam. The wall goes down because he's run out of toxin. So they're probably going to wait for the next batch of smoke before coming up. But they all... Oh, but what's happened is Tens has been spotted and been dinked by been dinked by Gay. So then Envy have changed the pace. They're like, fuck it, we're going. We're not waiting for the wall. I've dinked him. Go, 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 go. We've been spotted. Go, 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 go. And they kind of just swarmed in onto Tens. Tens obviously having been dinked is like panicked. So he's pulled out his nade and been punished. Zombs did really well anchoring that to get 2 there. Let's see this after plant then. He's got a flash in 20 seconds. No other utility. They're just double swinging left. Oh my goodness, this is a mad round. Oh my goodness, does he win this? Oh my god, what is this game?
Are you kidding me? He finds the Red Bull clutch on the pistol round, Lauren. That was
You're telling me
absolutely
this
insane.
classic
Both
is in the
players
game?
So low. Back-to-back right clicks.
Everyone just jumping.
What was that? I thought there was no way Sentinels
So
would
how
keep
did this
that one
round?
away.
How did this round go to complete disaster for
He
Envy?
is here in person in the
5v3.
ripping life away from Shazam.
Zom sucks. So he was going to swing on his suck, but he got stunned by Marv.
Now there's one by Pillar.
Gets 1, no trade.
You wanted it. Yeah, he was so ready for that, but Zom's in that frenzy, man. He's still
Gets 2, no trade.
wild with it. Gets 2, fades away.
And then the trade comes. What does FNS
The
do
third
here?
gets denied it. Victor's
FNS
right
is
there, and FNS has been
On his
watching
way to a sweet death.
this the entire time. Here's it.
Yeah. I don't think FNS needed to do that. I think it's that number 1 rule I say in after plants. Even though I must admit, if I'm FNS, I'm probably doing that too because I am also making mistakes like that. Number 1 rule in after plant is you don't need to get the frags as soon as you think, you know? Like, FNS didn't have to play here to get this frag. He could have just gone back here, chilled anywhere in ropes or heaven, and as soon as, like, these two were like, yo, they're pushing us out, FNS comes here, bops him in the back of the head, you know? You don't need to force a play. Sometimes you just, if you just sit back, wait, you know, have a look at your clock, have a little sip of your water, you know, have some dinner, have a bite of your lunch, you wait, oh, they're pushing, okay, I'll come now, and then you kill them.
Can't do much about it. Dapper wins the fight.
I should be releasing a video about
Similar
that
again. Instantly
today.
gets so close to this. Notes both players now know
Check
they're
out my
held up.
YouTube.
And has to get ready.
But do you understand what I mean, stream? A lot of teams like to force these sort of plays. This is fine. I think this was like a really nice timer by Crashies. He just gets unlucky because of how Envy were like Sentinels were running in. But this was huge by Victor.
Are you?
Watch his face off this. That's one. That in the palm of their hands.
All right, next round.
No, that's fired them right back up here. That Red Bull clutch is a way to kick off
So playing smart actually works. Exactly, told the smart. Hello, man.
into this half. 5-8 now. And you're right.
Insaniacs, thanks for the 2 months.
Had that in the palm of their hands.
You wanker. Great, thanks. Have a wank. You ain't got time to be doing that, mate. You think when I'm playing video games I think about anything like that?
No, that's fired them
Hell no.
right back up here.
When I'm playing video games, I'm thinking about the dub and only the dub.
A Red Bull clutch is a way to kick off into this half. 5-8 now. And you're right. Sentinels had
Yeah,
that.
I do that in ranked. Danny Penny, do you mean do you do the good thing or the bad thing?
Hands. That was it. That was the one right back.
Alright, so super fast play by Envy here. You can see here a drag, Sky Flash, Jet Dash. This is to really catch kind of like any aggressive ramp players here. He swings out, Tens responds with a nade, which is actually quite smart. The nade here comes here, and then Sick gets this angle because it forces anyone that's pushed past the nade into this angle. So does Sick get the kill because of it?
They've done damage in those.
No. But I don't know if it was intentional. It probably wasn't. However, if that, you could make it intentional now by me saying that, because that was actually quite cool. You know, the only reason why Sick couldn't get the kill is because he had a classic. But I think it was cool, a cool idea. I was gonna say, like, you'll see that Viper here. They've got the wall here and the smoke here, but I'll talk about it on the next round because they'll probably do it again. Oh no, they're doing it A wall again. Gotta get Sigma music background. You're not gonna get me. I'm the king of all that stuff, bro. Just 2 weeks ago, I managed to get my. I managed to troll my mum with the Sugondis. You think I'm gonna be falling for Sigma? Come on, mate. You gotta be Goblin if you think I'm gonna be falling for that. You gotta be Goblin, mate. Absolute Goblin. Alright, here we go. Can you believe Sentinels are out? Yeah, I can believe it. I mean, from when we pracked them, they didn't... I know it's only prac, but you can get a kind of vibe as to like what teams are kind of doing in their practice. And I thought Envy were more strategically, and like the stuff they were doing felt a lot more smarter than what Sentinels were doing. But like, obviously it's sad to see Sentinels out because I think they're a really good team, but that's the nature of sports, isn't it? Esports, competitiveness, winning. Only one can win, you know? There may only be one winner. Okay, so the Viper wall here, obviously, like I said in the previous half, baits out the utility and also means that like enemies don't have control of this, you know, or you kind of threaten all this as well, but if enemies are around here, obviously you don't. However, Sentinel's reaction, Sick dogs back, meaning that, yo, A main is clear, we're good for now. And then you can see here now Shazam is coming towards middle because they know that A main's clear. Zoms is heading off the bomb site. Crashy should have quite a nice read here. But the wall and smoke go up again. But because they've dogged up and not cleared Crushies, this is what I'm saying. This is like typical Envy. It's going to work as well. So, it's so going to work. Look at this, man. The boombot clears middle. Everything's going in the right way of Envy here. The dog comes out on A, B. They just need to do a smoke here and the rotations will come in and these guys are going to have a field day. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. Okay, that kill is not ideal. I'm not sure why Marv couldn't spare smoke for FNS because now the fake isn't going to work. I was really believing in that fake until they didn't actually fake. Ethos, thanks for the raid. Yeah, thanks Ethos. Appreciate it, man. Let me just give you a quick timeout because I didn't ask for a raid. No, I'm joking. Can you imagine if I just banned someone for raiding me? Yeah, I appreciate it. Welcome everyone. Let's see how they react anyway. So they could have easily sold this just with one smoke, you know, stream. This would have been perfect, you know. Shazam gets a peek on it. Zoms does a suck. He doesn't swing it though, and actually Ye gets a punish on. Oh my goodness. So Zoms, I think Zoms playing very scared. Not gonna live stream because he got a smoke and a suck, and he hasn't swung. He's kind of holding this angle, which I don't think is a bad angle. But Ye's just come into him El Diablo mode and just taken him out. Whereas I think Zoms in a prac would have smoked this, sucked this, swung this, and just tried to get like a couple of kills, you know. Because Shazam did tag a lot kind of low as well, you know. They do have the man advantage though, so I understand if I do understand if they want to play retake, but they haven't done a very good job of playing retake here. So their goal wasn't to play retake apparently, even though they were 5v4. They've just been caught off by the El Diablo, you know.
Down into the body bag and
That was how the retake should have looked like. The boys grouped up, pop flash out, smoke here, and we go. But now let's see how
now
these
look at them
three,
trying to play
if
back
they
into
can
this quickly. Those rifles are
recuperate it.
feeling
The nade backside, super strong.
closer in the grip of the palms.
Crashies finding
Just
timing,
sweating
and
now
then
as Envy are just shutting this down.
Envy's just
Big
playing it
double
very
digits
well.
for Envy.
That's twice now that, well, actually there's a few times why Envy have kind of played these kind of off. They play really well off of each other, I've noticed.
And flashes just as Sentinels drop out from heaven.
The way they're peeking.
That is absolute madness on the side of Envy. Yay, the tip of the spear.
Yeah,
for
look,
him. He
Zoms
finds
was
his
not
first
aware of
kill.
that. Shazam's tried to trade
desperate
it.
to find that trade.
Oh, that's why
Any
Zoms
other
couldn't
player
swing. Zoms couldn't
Absolute
swing because
madness
look,
on the side of Envy.
there's a suck in
Yay,
CT spawn.
the tip of the
Oh no, he could have swung.
spear for him. He finds
But-
his first.
Yeah.
Shazam
I'm not sure then.
desperate to find
Never
that
mind.
trade. In this map. And again,
Alright,
a
next
little
round.
bit of a reinvestment actually sick with the
Dog
Spectre.
out.
Zoms with a
Dog
Spectre,
comes up.
Sheriffs across the board.
So you'll see here, Envy have gone for the B wall. They seem to do this on anti-ecos. So I think what it means is, because enemies don't have a lot of utility, just putting this wall up, and then if the enemies don't have any kind of info on this side of the wall, it makes it really awkward for them because they have no utility to get the info back. So it essentially means that this could be, it's free for taking, you know, if you do plan to take it. And then what you do is you use your utility to clear out all of these kind of like angles, you know, the annoying angles. So we'll see if Envy do end up decide to using it. They have used their dog for this A main pressure, and they've gone for that drag flash combo. No, they've just gone for the nodes flash. They've gone for the dog combo this time, and they haven't gone for the flash drag either. Essentially, I think what's happened is Ye is feeling it, so they've just sent Ye in, and he's managed to get out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Shazam dashed out the window into here.
Out of there. Again, the flash perfect, but can't close this one down just yet.
I was kind of an interesting reaction by Envy here. Ye pressuring here. So what's happened is, two have grouped in the smoke. They pop flash out. I think is really, Skye pop flashing out of smokes is really good. But I don't think it was planned though, as you can see here. It's kind of on the fly.
Again, the flash perfect, but
Oh, the drag actually kind of screws them over. But they do get the kill. Meanwhile, they're mid players. Let's just quickly go to the mid because there's a lot happening this round. Lots of noise happening here, which means that a lot of the Sentinels players are obviously distracted by this, which means you can get mid control kind of for free, especially on eco rounds. So you can see these two kind of just walking up middle, clearing out angles. They don't have to worry about too much because they know at least 2 are on A right now, plus Zoms is there, so they know 3 are on A. So they're just walking up middle. Crashy's his 10's probably rotating. He definitely would if he was online. Don't know if they can hear him on the stage, obviously. Oh no, he can. So he's pinging it, and that's what I mean. You know, all this noise baits out these people. These people get free timings.
And look, the spike's on the way. This might be history in the making, folks. If you aren't already watching, if all your friends aren't watching yet, now's the time to give them the call because this is
Are you
looking
my
like 11
friends,
could be
chat?
here unless Tens, Shazam, or Dapper
Are you
wants
my
to
friends
deny the
stream?
story from beginning. Marved has found
Because
Tens,
Pansy just
Shazam and
did a
Dapper
call
now.
to
They need something.
Arms, where I have to get my
That's gonna be
friends to
11
watch the
now
stream.
looming. As one more stand I'm seeing.
Now 750 credits
Alright, here we go.
left over after
Here
this
we go.
purchase. It's
Viper will
4
be
in a
again.
row for
Oh,
Envy
so
in the
this time
second half.
Skye's with the Viper. So you're going to see maybe a Skye dog to clear out all these left angles. But at the same time, what you're going to see is Dapper put up his wall, kill the dog,
Seekers
and that kind of
available
denies the kind of
side of
control.
Envy,
So it's
and
going to be
Yay has that
interesting.
operator
So they're
online
going for
now
the Skye
and the
flash.
Brainstorm.
There it comes. Skye dog. The wall up.
Victor
Orb
starts
up.
the process.
So they found Dapper. They're probably going to spam him a bit. Instantly, oh my goodness, 6 instantly gone for the what's it called? The ulti. How's Crashies taking damage there?
4
Where is
in a row.
Crashies? There.
Victor
Oh,
stops.
Crashies was planning to kind of lurk out on this smoke, but he got banged out by the nade.
Player towards the back of sight. Crashies
The nade really owned him.
pretty far into
Oh
this
my
one.
goodness, yeah,
Six found
he's
him. Six still
completely
trying to
dead.
find so many of these key
Absolutely
hits or frags here and there, but it's that final
turned
hit. It's
into
that lead
a,
back to day that's been the problem.
delicate
He's right
dish.
there. He's clean.
But meanwhile, so this is what I was saying they were trying to do last round, but they ended up not faking it as well. This time they've gone for the big fake, you know. The Skye ult is gone for 2 here, and the other one's gone here. So we don't actually know that they're over here right now. What could be happening is they could be doing a bid split, you know. So this Skye ulti is still, it kind of is selling the fake even more, you know.
Pretty far into this one.
But regardless, the Skye
Still
ulti
trying
goes,
to find
and now they know the
somebody's
Skye
speed.
ulti's here.
Little
So
fraction
now
in
look at
there,
them.
but it's that final
Run,
hit. Is that
Forest,
leading
run.
towards
Zombs
Ace? It's been
transfers over to
propagated
site,
there.
but he knows that
He's
El
closed in.
Diablo's coming.
Chasing him
And he
down.
wants Zoms. He wants him dead. He
Oh,
doesn't get his
but
Zoms
Zoms gets a
tonight.
kill.
Lives
Oh
to
my
fight
goodness.
another day. Drags down 3. He will
Zoms.
not relent right now.
Zoms Nation.
Victor thought he got some timing to it, but no, I think it's Shazam who's going to get him on the back
Mate.
heels. No, Tens will catch him. And Sentinels spring back
That's
into
big.
it
Big
off
round by
of just
Zoms.
Zoms.
That's a big round by Zoms. So Zoms shifting over to the site is like classic defenders there. So he didn't have any rotation, so him going onto the site was kind of mental, really. I think you have to play retake. 5v4, you play retake there. I don't think him going onto the site is very smart because he's 1 versus however many there are coming onto the site, and he has 0 rotations to help him. He's just owned it. So
Around the MV
I
camp,
applaud
win,
it, but at the same time I'm
Sentinels
like, is that the best possible play? I don't know.
carry weapons across, and that's important here because there's 5 more rounds to make up.
All it takes is 1 stray knife to hit him there, you know? So I'm really not sure. I don't think it was a smart play, but it worked out. And that is kind of what Valorant and CS and FPS games are like. Sometimes aim prevails, you know?
Little gap in a window.
Oh, so
Way back in.
Envy putting
Very similar.
because they have the Cypher and the Viper, it means that they can pressure like both sides of the map. So whilst Viper and Skye are making this sort of pressure, they have this obviously the generic Cypher kind of util going out over towards
Seen we
A.
saw in that prior round.
And I was saying this yesterday. Envy don't
Not drifting
Envy
towards
are
A
like
now.
almost playing this as if like double duelist comps. So you'll see like
Initially, but Ye in position.
teams with double duelists, they like
On the back
they
of
just do
FNS.
they just do main hits. Like no one's got time to get this mid control and whatnot. They'll just hit the mains, hit the mains, hit the mains. And Envy are really not liking middle right now. They just leave middle, hit the mains, because then what you do when you hit the mains is it drags the middle people to wherever, and then middle's kind of free anyway. Bada bing, bada boom, bitches.
This is utility, almost baiting that peek out.
Marv just kind of spotting.
Will take a little down.
They've got the kill on the A guy.
Neural Theft invested now,
FNS
that's more
Cypher
close,
ulting.
but Zoms is solo on site.
So what did they plan to do
Once
with this
again.
information? I think,
And the Tens has already drifted into ropes. You're right,
well,
there's
it looks like they're
rotation
going to
there,
go for the
but
A
look
hit
at
because they do have the Viper ulti.
They're still.
Envy have pulled a rotation here. B's wide open.
This is such a good play.
So this is big because
Galaxy Brain
the
Gate,
Envy
they're gonna
players,
try and support
I'm
that
not entirely
solo
sure
player
what's going
and look
on,
at the position towards Hep.
but this ulti is big regardless because it means the
This
Viper ulti is so
actually
annoying on
is
this
looking
site.
incredible now off the back of the punish
Oh,
drop. Jabbo
but that is
finds
big.
Su. Ye and FNS now lost.
I wasn't
He's
sure
trying to
about
hold
this
But Sick knows what's up now. He's gonna dip right in.
Because
He's
meanwhile
gonna stand
these,
back for a
I
second,
just
tries to
didn't know
catch
what
him on the
these
backside of
two,
that plant.
their
They
job
can't do it
was.
Marved.
Because they were walking. I just don't think, because of this split play of the map, neither team knew what to do, you know? So these guys have just gone out using Crashy's stuff, and Crashy's just gone like, I got ulti, I'm going to ulti the site because it's a good ulti. These two have just walked out because they're like, I guess our plan is to like catch rotations, go CT, and then like be on the flank, or like go this way. But then they've just been caught out too, because then they know that they're here, you know? So I don't know. It's a bit of a weird
Takes
one for
so
me.
much damage
Oh,
all the
nothing's
way
here. Hey, nothing. Is that Jordan Nothing Gilbert? I had to log in to say that. Hold on. I'm your friend. Oh, nice. Thanks for being my friend, man. To be fair, we have gone for dinner together. You know, that was a big highlight of my life. So, I thank you for being very welcoming, and having dinner with me.
as well, down to
This is when I was at Nobody as well, stream. Nothing, you know, he's a
10
wholesome.
HP. Crashies and Victor looking like the wall
Nice
coming
guy.
in. Tens gets to keep his life and takes Victor's as a reply. 1 HP for Crash.
So let's have a look at this. So obviously the 2 people got killed on the CT spawn, and then it just leaves that the Envy are in a really precarious situation. So Marv is done the wall across the site. So what this wall does, it means that no one can spam into the Viper smoke. So if they wanna actually start, like, the clock is ticking, if they want to actually start retaking, they got to push past the wall, and then they're in like closer territory anyway. So because like all you can do is like you can stand here and just spray, these angles, and maybe you might find a kill, you know. Generally people love to sit here though, stream, and here, so like you might be able to find cheeky ones there if you're lucky. But that's kind of what's happening right now, so we'll keep going.
10 HP, Crashies and Victor looking like the walking wounded. Tens gets the
Boom. Tens gets that kill onto Victor. I think Victor, and look at their HP, 1
takes
and 10.
Victors as a reply. 1 HP for Crashies, nothing
Yeah,
for
they all-
Marv.
Does he win
Crashies,
this?
You're gonna go absolutely nuts on this.
Alright, he shoots his
Let's see
molly.
what you got
Tens
for
knows where he
us.
is now.
That's 1.
Oh my goodness. Does he win this?
3 more.
What's the score?
On the other side, the
11-6.
divide. Oh, the timing. Wait.
Oh
what?
my
Wait,
goodness.
What? They just slipped past each other and now dips back in. There's a player on the spike. Oh my god.
Oh
they
my
got
goodness,
another.
that was
He doesn't
close.
quite get it
Well,
off. It's
not really
still
close, but
going
it was
for
still
Sentinels. It ain't done yet.
respectable.
They make 7 now on the board.
They live to fight another round. Envy will be held on 11, and Dapper here in position to at least confirm what they believe. Tens.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, that one looked.
Oh shit, that was Zom's wall. Okay, I see. So there was 2 walls going on. So Marv did the wall so they couldn't be spammed, and then Zom's done the wall so they could threaten the defusal. That's interesting. So what that does is probably baits Crashy's util on the bomb plant, and also it means that probably their face Envy are very scared about the threat of them just defusing the bomb behind the wall. Holy, there was a lot going into that round. A lot of ultis invested, and Sentinels being
Oh my word.
the victor of that round is huge.
Oh dear.
That's 2 full.
Because
wipes.
now
Yeah.
Envy have 0
Full
ultis,
purchase, but
you
it's
know,
only
for their
26
attack
under
side.
left,
So
but
we'll
loss
see.
bonus comes in the next round.
Going back to the A stuff. Dapper going for the mid ulti. Every Viper does this. It's a bit awkward, not gonna lie. I am a Viper and I also play this ulti, and every time I feel very uncomfortable doing it, but it always works, or it has a high success rate. Because enemies don't know what to do. Like, they see this ulti, it's just the whole of mid is on lock, you know, and they might try and like walk through the ropes, but look, if they walk through the ropes, your boy Tens is there, you know. So we'll carry on and see what happens. The wall goes up, the orb goes up. You can see here, Skye dogs clears out the A main. Rotates over back to B, and they're playing retake anyway,
Pressure
and I wonder
side that's
why.
Wide open. I think right here, Sentinels considering well, how many times do they burst?
Envy really big play here.
Chance of being one more
This is
and
huge. This is
Sick will actually
huge.
be called upon here. The
Sick
flash
is dead.
good, it will
Sick
confirm
is a dead
there
man
will be a
walking.
no-sick.
He actually gets
Traded by
1, which is
Crashies.
good.
That's the
Dapper
other comes
trying
back
to
because
like,
Dapper will find
in
kills as
typical
well.
Sentinels fashion is, they love to try and get onto the sites. They're always trying to get onto the sites. So if they Envy managed to find a really sweet timing there on the Sentinels boys, and the Sentinels boys, because they love to get on the sites, Dapper just got punished. He did go 1 for 1, which is not too bad. Oh my goodness. Yay, just in the OP angle. Hopping up on that box gets you so many kills sometimes, stream, especially if you're a jet, because you can just dash away. Obviously he didn't have dash, but up on this box, it's a really nice angle. A lot of sages like to do this wall as well. But if you got hop on that box, you can see over this as well. So when people are like from heaven, they swing round and they're peeking, they don't really expect the box angle, because like normally you can't be killed from anyone here. Normally it's like when they get to here, they can be killed from here. So the box angle is kind of nice for those like sweet headshot angles.
And Shazam, they're all on the side here.
Ye's just facing, man. Ye's not even letting them like use util.
This is North America.
And series point.
I feel bad for Tens, man, because he's had to play Raze, but like there's no. I feel like it's so awkward playing Raze on this map, in my opinion. Raze is good, but it's awkward. I don't know how to explain it.
Storm and the showstopper. You can see Shazam here trying to find something on A ramp. Nothing yet. And
It's not like
again,
Sentinels have like the
B.
best executes, you know. So it's like it's very awkward for him. He just has to go in and die on attack side, but then I hope that his teammates trade him. Oh my goodness, Envy just really playing this timer. So let's see this round. Up just by Shazam, gets info that no one's in A main. Dog middle, clears out middle. Envy are on a strict timer here, so they up the pace now. They're just going to walk out because they know that at least 2, or 1 definitely here getting the info, and they're just using the timing, you know. They know that they've pushed down middle and they're fighting A main, so there's at least 2 in A, and they've just walked down B. Nice contact plays. Sometimes contact plays are so good, stream. Sometimes contact plays are the way to go. Let's have a look at the after plant. But quick note, so Ye's done something in a 5v3 I think is quite risky, but generally I think is a good play overall. They get the entry onto Dapper, and because it was quite a surprise for Dapper, the rotations are going to be really late. Once again, Sentinels have done something where they want to force through the smokes because they want to bombard onto the sites, but it's not worked because Envy are already on the site and they got it on lock. Ye, because of the timing that he has, because the rotations are going to be late, he pushes into CT spawn. And you pushing into CT spawn will often find you a nice free kill. Sometimes. 10's trying to get off a big ulti there, but it's over. Yeah, look, Ye's now following the cabbage. He's probably going to find Zombs. He shouldn't be peeking with it, but not the end of the world. I don't think it was that bad, him peeking with it. Alright. Skye flash out. I think the Skye flash is way too early again. Victor's only got one flash. He's only got one flash, and I think he should be flashing once these players have got contact of the cross. You know? Like, these guys are fine. You're chilling. Like, you just wasted your flash, bro. By the time the flash comes Skye players love wasting their flashes. I mean, I'd probably do the same. Not gonna live stream. So, like, is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, that trip. That was like a naughty trip. There we go. Ye's got the cross. Now you flash. Or you double swing like they did, which is really nice. So on Ye's contact, double swing. And it's over. It's done with. Nice game by Envy. I'm looking forward to today's game stream. But for now, that is the end of this guide. Oh, well, not guide. That is the end of this review. I hope you liked it. If you're watching from the YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a lovely day. I'm going to head off now because I don't have time to play ranked. I shall see you shortly. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment if you want some of this lovely content.